What if I were to suggest that you play a key role in the awakening world? And that you are watching this because you have heard the call. We can start right now by opening our hearts and minds. Welcome to the awakening world.
Good evening, everybody. It's our anniversary. 6 years ago, we started, a little bit earlier, actually, April 4th, 2020 is when we had our very first online program. The pandemic was just beginning to become a monster, and everybody was at home. And we decided, well, let's bring people together and have some music, have some interesting speakers. We thought we'd do it for about 6 weeks. Well, here we are. 6 years later. And tonight we are celebrating 6 years of Global Peace Tribe. A big welcome to all of our friends that are in the Zoom room with us. And we're going to hear, hopefully, from a lot of you. In fact, in a few minutes, I'm going to read just a few of the comments that have come in. And we've got some of our absolute favorite people with us. Of course, my partner who makes all things happen, truly, we are still doing this show because Omashar came on board and became my partner in this. And so we love Omashar, so thank God he's with us. In fact, we were going to do the show earlier, but he was in England. We couldn't do the show without Omashar. So he's with us. And one of the people that we discovered back in the Saturday Night Alive for the Global Peace Tribe days, I remember everybody was saying, oh, we've got to get this woman, Kristin Hoffmann. Kristin Hoffmann, well, Kristin Hoffmann has become one of my absolute favorite human beings and obviously someone we all love. So she is my co-hostess with the mostest tonight. And I'm really excited about that. And, two of our other beloveds that also have been with us going way, way back are now we call her Starchild, but you remember her perhaps as Fanny. And her beloved Vegari. They are celebrating their anniversary. They met on Earth Day a while back. And it's also his birthday this week. So really special time to have Vegari and the Starchild with us. And our beloved Chief Phil Lane. Thank God for Phil. Phil is the embodiment of presenters that make an impact. Every time Phil speaks, just like Kristin's songs, Phil's voice and his wisdom and his call for humanity. So to have you with us, Phil, is a blessing. And also our wonderful DeArah, who leads the prayer time and is such an important part of the show. So it's a smaller number of presenters because we want to hear from all of you tonight. So I'm going to turn it over to Omashar in a moment, but as promised, I want to read just a few of the initial comments that have come in. So thank you, everybody. Dorina Joy, coming all the way from Ecuador, and always has great questions for us and has made some beautiful visuals that we've used. She writes, happiest anniversary and World Global Healing and Dance Day. Isn't that good timing? Again, coming to us from Ecuador. Thank you so much. Ayada writes, honestly, I am so happy to be here tonight, celebrating 6 years, and I feel my eyes filling with tears. I feel so incredibly blessed to be a part of this tribe and a beneficiary of Scott and Omashar's dedication and hard work. Thank you, Ayada. We love you. Carol Craig writes, I was in Albania and joined the very first show. It was 3 a.m. in the morning for me, so I've always been in solidarity with Frode in Norway. I then moved to El Salvador from 2021 until 2023. I'm in Rhode Island now, but will be leaving soon for Trinidad in 58 days. She's caring for her mother and making dinner for her mother right now. Carol, you've also been just one of our favorite people. So many wonderful things that you've contributed to our show. Thank you. Reverend Jeffrey Colebrook, who now organizes, he's put together, I think, 4 or 5 shows for us. They've all been terrific, with a lot of his friends from the International Space Federation. And Reverend Jeffrey writes, such an honor to be part of this awakening and all the amazing people. It's been my joy to bring into this community the new science, the unified model of solution for energy and gravity control and quantum consciousness, and all emerging from the ISF, the International Space Federation. Sylvia writes that she loves connecting with Kristin and various friends, and Tim gives a hearty ditto. So thank you. I'm going to read just a couple more, and I'll make sure that we get all of yours in. Susan Sabath writes, love, peace, and maximum grace. Thank you, Susan. From Santa Barbara. I've been here since the beginning of the 6th year. Such a joy to be with everyone. An unexpected blessing. Thank you, everyone, for your presence. And the last but not least for now, but I'll go back and read some of the ones that I've missed. Dr. Laura, who I made a special invitation to come with us today, writes, hello from Chicago. Glad to be here with everyone for this anniversary. I've been with GPT almost 6 years. Found you sometime in the spring of 2020. I found this beautiful celebration of spiritual remembrance. That is what it is, Laura. It is spiritual remembrance. And the most wonderful way to remember our spirituality and our unity is through music. And we are so blessed to have our house musical artist, Mr. Omashar, with us. And before he plays, Mr. Omashar, what are some memories that come to mind for you?
Some memories that come to mind for me is you drinking on camera. That's a good one. That is vodka, right?
Yeah, we're celebrating.
We're celebrating. Well, first, I'd love to welcome our Facebook and YouTube audience. And great thanks to the Sign Network for signing us up for them. And for me, it's... we have been exposed to hundreds of amazing presenters, top shelf, absolutely top shelf, intuitive, enlightening material. And I was feeling earlier today that it's kind of like binge watching perfection and divinity and divine feminine, etc., etc. And what came to me was we can continue binge watching all of these amazing presenters, presentations, insights, etc. But now it is time to do the work. It really is, because so that I don't know how to say this. So I'm just going to say it as it comes out, so that the awakening world doesn't become another Netflix. So we're just watching, because the purpose of this is to help us truly awaken. And if we just watch what's on the outside and actually don't start employing that which we cherry pick from all of the presentations, do our inner work, nothing is going to change. And from my perspective, I know that all things change on the outside from the inside. Nothing changes from the outside in. That's my perspective. I'm not saying it's true or not, but it's the way I feel. And so it's been a long haul. For me, it's been over almost 4.5 years. I may play 2 or 3 songs each time, but for me, it's a whole day of preparation. And it's quite a slog. But what happens is every time the show starts, we have a little green room time with the presenters before, and I start feeling, yes, this is why I'm here, because I'm starting to feel the Shakti coming up my spine. I'm awakening, and even whatever grump I was in during my day, it just dissipates. And it proves to me that the energetic of our communal global peace tribe, we're lifting each other. And at the end of the night, I think, why was I grumpy today? It's all gone, and I feel a sense of joy and purpose is what is, and safety and purpose. And for me to even speak it this way, it's safety, because as a Brit, I'm going to blame it on my British heritage. I tend to bite my tongue, stiff upper lip, don't actually share what I feel, all of that kind of rubbish, which is just programming. And so the Global Peace Tribe, the Awakening World, has been a sandblaster, a starry enema to my being, and as a result, I can actually speak now, because before I could just play music, but now I can speak, and I feel not so much clouds coming into my mind as I share. I used to babble a lot, and now I'm babbling a little less. So that's it for now. And this song that I'm going to play, I wrote it for this show, and so we all know what that means. And so here we go.
I love you're going to play this song. Thank you.
It's called "On Top of Old Smoky." No, it's not. All right, let's see if it works. Okay, hang on. One more thing. Click, click. Awesome. All right. Wait for it, DeArah. Here we go. The awakening world is rising through our hearts, through our lives, as we take the next steps together, walking tall, no disguise. Here we are again, loving all we see, lift each other up, let each other be, healing all the past, healing you and me, loving all that's gone, loving what's to be. The awakening world is rising through our hearts, through our lives, as we take the next steps together, walking tall, no disguise. Nothing left to say, nothing left to do. Let your spirit shine, let your soul on through. Time is what we have, time to think anew. Let inspiration flow, let inspiration through. The awakening
loving all we see, lift each other up, let each other be, healing all the past, healing you and me, loving all that's gone, loving what's to be.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Wow.
You
Wow.
world, brother. This is us, and it's not one of us. It's all of our talents combined, and everyone in our audience is absolutely equal in their presence here. Because without the circuit, it wouldn't be happening. Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you. And I want to acknowledge a couple things. I'm going to keep it on gallery view for a moment. Because DeArah coined a wonderful word for us, family, friends that become family. And that's really, really true. We really have become family. I noticed that Sylvia is with us today, and Sylvia was with us for a long time, and then she went through, some hospital time, and it's so good to see you back with us. And, with family, there are transitions. I see Bonnie Russell is with us. And of course, the spirit of Roger. I feel tears as I bring it up because Roger was such, and still is in all of our hearts, and perhaps even watching with us right now. I know he would not want to miss a Kristin Hoffmann awakening world, that's for sure. And so I see Eleanor Joy just came in, and Eleanor Joy is who first got us going. She and our other beloved, Reverend Jeffrey Colebrook, they were the ones that got up moving and grooving and dancing. And now there's more people dancing than I can spotlight. So, thank you, Jeffrey, and thank you, Eleanor Joy.
It's kind of interesting because I saw a post from Pato Banton today. He's doing a gig, and it's announced. The headline is "Family," and I'm thinking, I'm hoping that he plagiarized that. So,
Absolutely. Oh, let's see. There you go. Absolutely. And as Kristin just wrote, we love Roger's beautiful soul and know he is here with us. Hugs to you, beloved Bonnie. And actually, it's perfect timing for me to introduce my co-host and talk about family. She has become someone so dear to me. The greatest birthday present I have ever received in my life was her flying all the way from New York on Christmas Day to spend my birthday weekend with me. So here is our co-host, our beloved Kristin.
Oh, it's so, so beautiful to be here with you, Scott, and with this amazing family. And just sending you so much love tonight. I am super excited that we are going to get to hear from you and really open up the family circle to some shares and conversation. So that is really lighting me up tonight. And there's going to be a lot of music. And Omashar, that was amazing. We love you and your beautiful music. And so glad that we're hearing more from you these days, and you're feeling really good in the way you're sharing your voice as well. As you were speaking, I realized how much we grow together, right? We show up and we grow up together. And I also can say that through this beautiful portal and doorway, I also feel like I've grown in my ability to share my voice and just trust in my ability to help support an opening of portals of love and portals of conversation and meaning. And so thank you to each and every one of you who has held this space with Scott and with us for so many years now.
Mm-hmm.
And
Thank you so much. Mm-hmm.
And I know we have another special guest coming on soon.
And I'm just going to say, we should introduce him.
It's time, right? It's time. So we have another dear, dear member of our soul family, my beloved Dakshi mentor, Chief Phil Lane Jr. I first met Chief Phil when we were both in Ethiopia on a Unity Earth journey, and we were instantaneously friends and family. And I would say it was an instantaneous remembering. And we got to spend a lot of in-person time on that trip, and I immediately felt my heart moved in such profound ways through his wisdom, his life, his prayer, and the power that he holds and calls through his prayer. So we are going to hear a prayer. I think you're going to lead us into a prayer journey, beloved Phil, and really open this space tonight in a good way, and call us in. Call us in.
You know, thank you so much, my beloved Toja, so much. And for all the love that you find right here at the Global Peace Tribe. For 6 years, like a steady heartbeat every Saturday evening. You have Fridays and Tuesdays. I don't know how many days you have, but that's consistency. So I want to just offer a prayer that we might all, as sovereignties, ancient and perishable, everlasting, sacred beings, each of us, not one better than the other. In the world of names, yes, there's different names, but in the world of soul, in the world of spirit, we're one, truly. Each of us a sovereignty, each of us ancient, imperishable, and everlasting. Otunkashlawakantaka, creator of the universe, most beloved one, all powerful one, most kind one, most compassionate one, ever forgiving one. With all the depths of our souls, we cry out to your holy power this night, this day, this time, that all those prophecies of peace on earth, of our human family awakening to the fact we're one human family, we're all indigenous peoples of our beloved Mother Earth. Creator, please hasten this day for us. We feel the suffering of all our relatives so deeply. Just as we speak here, so many of us with food to eat, clean water to drink, every second, everywhere on Mother Earth, children are dying for a lack of water, a lack of housing, abuse, and so many other relatives, as well as elders. So, Creator of all good things, we know with all our depths of our soul, this is not your sacred teachings. This is not your pathway that we need to walk, Creator of all good things. So we just appeal to the sacred covenant we have from the beginning of time, that if we walk this red road as best we can, respectful, just, humble, kind, that as you promise through the sacred song of the white buffalo cattleman, if you do it this way, with all your heart and soul, whatever you ask for, that is exactly the way it's going to be. So, Creator, we just, again, at the same time, we want to give thanksgiving for all that you've put in our path individually and collectively since the beginning of time, because we know that all that has come to us has not come to us to punish us, but to prepare us, to educate us, to help us understand those spiritual laws of this universe we live in. So that just as in the womb of our mothers, we grew our physical arms and legs and eyes and ears, preparing us for this journey into this world. And even though we were veiled in that womb from the immensity of this world we live in, which it keeps expanding, expanding, expanding to a place where we can understand why we called you Wakantaka, the great mystery, the great mystery. So, creator of all good things, on this 6th anniversary of the Global Peace Tribe, we call upon all the ancestors to touch everybody who is with us online, or viewing this, or we're connected to, or any human being on this Mother Earth, our relatives who are suffering at this time. And Creator, we just, at this point, close with this prayer for unity of all members of our human family and respect for all life, including all our animal relatives, those that swim, those that crawl, all those that we might live in harmony and unity with respect. We might walk the spiritual path, mystical path with practical feet. Oh my God, unite the hearts of thy servants and reveal unto them thy great purpose. May they follow in thy commandments and abide in thy law. Help them, O God, in their endeavor, and grant them strength to serve thee. O God, leave them not themselves, but guide their steps with the light of knowledge, and cheer their hearts by thy love. O Creator, refresh and gladden our spirits, purify our hearts, illumine our powers. We lay all our affairs in your hands. You are our guide and our refuge. We will no longer be sorrowful and grieved. We will be happy and joyful beings. O Creator, we will no longer be full of anxiety, nor will let trouble harass us. We will not dwell on the unpleasant things of life. O Creator, O Beloved One, O Most Great One, you are more friend to us and know us better than we know our own selves. Aho. Aho. Aho.
You, Phil. Phil, from your vantage point, what are you optimistic about, and what are you concerned about with our world, with our awakening world, the big one?
Right. Yes. Well, you know, if I may tell a little short story here, I think I'll put this in context. Back in 1980, I began to Sundance back at Standing Rock, where my dad was born, a little place called Little Eagle. We had a great teacher there. His name was Pete Ketches, an incredible elder. And I was 27 when I started this process, quite a few years ago. And I remember hearing, you know, at the Sundance, you have visions and you'll pass out and have a vision and so forth, you know. So, you know, I was thinking, wow, it'd be great to have a vision, you know, because I'd actually had one earlier when I was in Bolivia. But I really thought, okay, this would be great. Maybe I'm going to pass out and, you know, step out of my body and go to this other side camp and so like that. So we got up, we'd been dancing. This elder liked to dance 2 days and 2 nights nonstop. We'd have little breaks, no food, no water, but 100 degrees, 105 degrees outside during the daytime. Thunder, lightning, and I mean sheet lightning. Oh my gosh, it was incredible to dance at that sheet lightning. Drums are going, so all night long. And so we got up the last morning, and not got up, we came out to dance. And there's a special song that's sung only at sunrise. It commands, in a way, it commands the sun to rise, or it relates that. It's powerful, only at that time. And of course, in that Sundance, you're not supposed to touch yourself. So we have, you know, sage around our hands and ankles, and then we have sage in our hands. And so, you know, if you have anything, but early in the morning, there's a lot of mosquitoes. And so you're not supposed to touch yourself, but everybody, you know, like this mosquito. And I remember Pete, before we started dancing that round, he says, well, boys, he said, there's probably some anthropologists hidden over there, and they're going to describe the Sundance. They said, when they get up early in the morning, they start hitting themselves, you know. So anyway, so I went out to start dancing, and I started seeing spots in front of my eyes. So you dance facing the east first. I just like, really increased my density. East, I saw the spots, and oh my gosh, it's going to come. And I faced to the south, more spots. And to the west, oh my gosh, there was more spots. And to the north, I just said, I got to get back and tell Pete about this. He's going to tell me I'm having a great vision. So we came back after that round, and I said, Dekshi, this uncle, Dekshi, Pete, I said, by the way, the Dakota say Lekshi, the Dakota say Dekshi. Dekshi, I said, and I explained the whole thing, and I turned to the east, and he, and he's just like he knew, and it just encouraged me more. And finally I got done. He said, he said, I know exactly what that is. And he's just on the tip of my toes. He said, that's fatigue. That's fatigue. If you go for 2 days and 2 nights without drinking or eating in hot sun, you're going to get fatigue. But he said, be careful. Because when we have a vision, the Creator opens a veil to the future. And all of a sudden you see what you can be or the people can be. And you will not rest until you fulfill that vision. And so I had that vision in Lake Titicaca on the Island of the Sun. And it was a night, I'll never forget it. I was there with 16 Quechuas I'd been with for almost 2 years. And just before I had to come back to North. And we went there and we were praying together. All of a sudden, I just heard this. It's like early in the morning when everything's kind of rustling. I could feel people awakening. And by the way, when I talk about indigenous people, we're all indigenous people. I can feel this awakening happening across the Americas. Of course, that's where this prophecy of the ruined condor eagle comes from. Because I was, at that point, only the Quechuas and Aymara knew the prophecy. I happened to be the first to come down that way from the north. Anyway, so I saw this vision of the indigenous people come together and our human family come together. I saw that. And for the last, that's 67 when I first had this kind of spiritual awakening from, so much suffering, from holding on to so much hurt and anger. My mom and dad went to boarding schools. I was born in a boarding school, all that stuff you have to work through. And so here's where I see us at. First of all, the question comes to me, how can we truly bring together, and of course my thinking, our prophecies talk about indigenous people will demonstrate that no matter what happens, we can come back from that, as well as others. So how do we bring this unity about across the Americas? This prophecy talks about uniting, and many people are working hard on it. But the reality is this: right in the United States, we have 620 tribes in the United States. 620. We have 53 Inuit in Canada. 100 Métis. No, I'm sorry. In the United States, you have 620 federally recognized tribes, and we have another 400 and some. So you have over 1,000 state or federally recognized tribes. 1,000. Then you have 53 Inuit groups in Canada. Then you have over 100 Métis communities. Then you have over 900 First Nations in Canada. Let alone south of the U.S. border in the Americas, there's about at least 60 million. So how can that vision come to be? And so the last few weeks I've been really struggling with this because I put my life into it. And 81 years old, and I'm sure others who are reaching up older are asking themselves, you begin to review your life. You begin to look deep and you say, oh my gosh, if I would have understood this 20 years ago. So I'd say this: I have tremendous hope and prayer, faith, that there's no question whatsoever, no matter what anybody wants to say, it just makes sense. We went from families. That's a basic foundation of our human family. Then tribes, that appeared on Mother Earth everywhere. Then city-states. We had city-states here in the Americas, city-states. And they had them through everywhere in the world. Then all of a sudden, nations emerge. Nations emerge. But we can see now is the next step has to be there's no one nation state that can run the whole show. We've got to have everybody involved. That means planetary unity. Without planetary unity, we can't get there. So I believe that's where we're coming. I believe everything we're doing is planetary unity. Now, I've shared in the chat box here the one way I feel that it's possible to unite just non-Indigenous people, our human family. And that's what we call the digital fourth way, the fourth way digital network. So I just shared that. You can just take a look at that. If anybody's interested, can get a hold of me. I think the last part I want to say is this. Individually and collectively, what we go through is one and the same. So we emerge in this room, in this world, as infants. And I got a chance to hear Elizabeth Kubler-Ross give her last talk on life after death. And she talked about the fact that in infancy, what do we need? We need to be physically held and physical support to get us insured in this to let us be really here in this world. And then, of course, we come to our childhood. We need the emotional support, the emotional support. Then we come to adulthood and we begin developing these incredible minds. But then we become elders, true elders that have wisdom. And I see collectively our human family has gone through its infancy. We've gone through our childhood, and now we're in our adolescence. If you look at the behavior, I mean, I didn't mean all adolescents. And now we're at this place. And this is where we're at. And this is what I believe the Global Peace Tribe is about. That's why I encourage, no matter what, sooner or later, we don't know. We don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. Sooner or later, for those, there'll be some left, and I'll just say, oh, Brother Phil just passed on to the other side camp. That doesn't mean that we're not still here. Because any love we've had for anybody will not be forgotten in the spiritual worlds to come. It will not. Nor will we forget this life here. But we have so many incredible journeys yet in front of us. That's what I want to share. And I'm sorry to go on so long, but I really want to share this from my soul, my heart to you all. That's kind of where I'm at. I'm really questioning this. For instance, what do we do with AI? I mean, right now, this whole system we're on is AI. The whole meta universe is run on AI. There's over 30,000 satellites surrounding us. They figure by 2030, there'll be 100,000. Whoa! We have never, ever been to this point that we know in recorded history, although it might have been in the past. Because we don't know. We just don't know. Yeah. We know now. Here we are. We've been given this gift. What are we going to do with it? So that's what I want to share, and just say to each one, support this Global Peace Tribe. Support it.
True.
Oh.
Thank you, Brother Phil. Thank you. Dexy, you are always lifting our hearts and our spirits and our trust. Our trust. I was going to say hope, but it's really more than that. Our trust in each other, in the world, in the path, in the journey of love. And every time I hear you, I'm re-encoded with that knowingness. So we don't have to know where it's all going. As long as we know who we are and where we're coming from, and that we're connected in the heart, right?
Exactly. And I want to thank Sister Connie. She shared in the chat, my father, I talked about Sundance. It's interesting. I didn't realize I was going to talk about the Sundance tonight, but my father taught me, shared with me his teachings about the Sundance. And in our Sundance song, one of them says, "A friend do it this way, friend do it this way." So I took those words he shared, and I created a song of his words. And so she put it in the chat. So thank you, Connie. Such Connie, and God bless you, and our beloved Andrew. You all are truly peace warriors are on this Mother Earth. And again, probably quote unquote more indigenous than many indigenous. I don't mean to say that in a negative way, but I'm just saying that really I wanted to say that because all the good work they do. And
They are
you too.
amazing. Connie, maybe you can post it again so that it's at the bottom of the chat and we can all tune in. That's amazing. Beautiful. Well, thank you for being with us.
Thank
We
you.
are so grateful for you, and I hopefully you'll be staying with us and holding the circle tonight, and love you so much. Blessings to your family as well.
I am going to bring up briefly what he had put in the chat box. And this is the Fourth Way Digital Network. And it's a beautiful proposal. And tell us just a little bit about it so that people know what this is. And I mean, I love just that image. My God, that's gorgeous. Tell us
Well,
about this.
yeah, about over 10 years ago, when now back in 1976, elders already told us it was going to come. Eddie Belrose and Abe Burstick says, someday you young men are going to see the everywhere spirit made manifest on the earth, meaning that we'll be able to talk to people. They described the internet. So when the internet first came up, we began saying, okay, how do we utilize this tool? We got to use the best tools available to us to unite people. And so we began going, not understanding, knowing that we're in a parabolic curve, because the prophecy is real clear. We're in a parabolic curve. And so when AI came along, now this is a tough one because a lot of these AIs are going close to our reservations or close to our water supplies, and people want to stop it. So if you talk about it, you get, then you're supposedly with it. But I can also see this is a gift to us too. We just don't have the wisdom to know how to handle it. That's all. With the wisdom and but AI, like anything, is just kind of a reflection of our own souls, where we are collectively. And if it's used to kill people and so forth, which is being used to, then so anyway, so this is built, people will look at it, built on a completely sovereign network that allows trade to go on between whoever's part of the network. It's not just about indigenous people. It's open because right now in the Americas, there's over 150 million in relatives who are marginalized, who are from African communities or just poor relatives. They could be any background, have nothing. And then we're getting extracted by banks, and we're talking about setting up a whole new way of interacting with each other. So anybody who's interested, take a look at it. Get a hold of me. You got an email to reach me. I look forward anybody who's interested. And right now I'm taking a lot of flack because they're saying, "How can you stand up for it? How can you talk about AI? You're underlining, But I know in the future. I remember when the internet first came out. Boy, when I suggested about using our social media, oh, you can't do it. Now, of course, everybody's doing it.
Well, everyone has their comfort zone, right?
Yes,
and their
exactly.
timeline that is comfortable for them. And
Exactly.
I think as long as we are each listening to where we are in that space, transparently, I'll share with you all, I am a person, I'm open to all of it. And wherever anyone is on this spectrum, I have personally never even typed a single question into a chat GPT or any AI myself. That it's just something that has come to me, that I'm tapping into my internet, and I'm really in this dialogue with self of like, I'm growing so much now. I want to really be listening to my soul source as my guide. And I have great friends who are having full on dialogue relationships with AI on such profound levels, and maximum support and grace for all of the different levels of unfolding and all the relationships that we are all having in this very new world. So I just wanted to share that because a lot of people assume that I'm on kind of the cutting edge of technology, which I am in many ways in the studio world, but I myself have never even typed one thing into an AI.
I think the solution to this, by the way, is when we truly awaken to the fact we're one human family, all indigenous people of this Mother Earth. We've been one human family since the beginning that has no beginning. When we recognize this, well, what we need is the AI commons, where everybody on Mother Earth comes together, not creating all these different data centers competing with each other. We can do this, but it has to be in unity. Just think of all our relatives from China, from everywhere in the world, came together and brought their best thinking together of how we can do this in a way that respects our animal relatives, respects our Mother Earth, respects human beings. I believe it's possible. And gosh, we're 99.9% the same genetically. The only thing we're different is our eye color, my skin color, my hair color. And even the physical difference between men and women. We know our souls has no race, has no gender, has no ethnicity, has no class. Our soul is a reflection of the oneness of our Creator. That's who we are. A divine reflection of this incredible Wakanta, of this great mystery. Oh my gosh, what a mystery.
What a mystery.
Yeah, a mystery. A mystery.
Truly.
A mystery. And I think that thing that you said, we have to be patient. And I remember I was talking to this one elder some years ago, and I said, why isn't these prophecies happening? He turned to me and says, you know, nephew, you sure have a big ego. I said, what do you mean I have a big ego? He said, well, why do you think it has to happen in your lifetime? You think you're the creator or something? You have to contribute, that's all. And be patient, have faith. It's not all going to happen just because you're around. Anyway, thank you so much. I appreciated this so much. I really need to express this tonight. I'm just going through some real deep pondering, really pondering deeply. What is the way? What? I think each one of us, we each have this, we're all gifted. Yet so much of our gifts as humanity, we just don't have a way to express it. I think that's why people love social media, where they can express, and Zoom calls and so forth. We want to express ourselves. We're all sacred beings. Why wouldn't we?
Well, thank you. I love you so much, brother.
Yes. If I could, I'd just grab this computer, just. You ever get that feeling?
A big smush.
Yeah.
And people love your laugh, Phil. People just love it. I know just a few things that came in. A lot of people commenting on the whole AI, back and forth, different ways of viewing it. But people all just saying, Ayada sums it up. She says, thank you so much, dear brother Phil. We are always blessed by your presence. Absolutely. That's a perfect way to put it. Connie writes, yes, Kristin, Phil's teachings showed me the reality that became the trust frequency. Grace Denise writes, thank you, Chief Phil. You are so inspiring. And of course, Connie did put into the chat box the song. If we have time at the end of the show, I'll play it.
I think you'd like it. I think you'd love that song.
Yeah. Well, but we've got a lot to get in there first. So
okay, no problem. That's what I'm saying. If it happens, it happens. If not, it's fine.
Laura writes, yes, Chief Phil. AI has to be respectful to Mother Earth first. Absolutely. And Atira Desert Rose writes, oh. So thank you very much. I love you, Phil.
Thank you so much. That means so much to me. Each comment and it touches me. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
Oh.
We have a lot of wonderful comments that have come in. Amanda is going to do a poem for us in a moment. And then the next thing that's going to happen is Kristin's going to lead a salome to kind of get us in the spirit of expressing and sharing. But there's one thing I just got to share that just came in. Our beloved DeArah Joy created this for us for tonight. I'll put it in the chat box for everybody to be able to see and keep. So definitely download it. 6 years of Global Peace Tribe. Now, I'm not going to read all of it because it's really thorough, but the blessing and the mission, the founding, the breakthrough of the awakening world, our scale, our field reading and some of the highlights. And I really appreciate she's got 6 must-watch replay paths. And this is good because we want to look at what have we done in the past that you want more of in the future. Near-death experiences, new science, new story, new song, Conscious Life Expo bridge shows, and that can, of course, include some of the other expos we collaborate with, transforming death conversations, making contact, UFO, UAP updates, and portal to ascension and wisdom specials. So there you go. There's our first vision for the future.
Wow.
Do both. We're going to reminisce, we're going to vision, and I'm going to turn it over to beloved Kristin.
Wow. Well, DeArah Joy, that is amazing. And I was just reminiscing, what are some of my most favorite powerful memories from the show? And I could not agree with you more. You talked about the must-watch near-death show and the death conversations. For me, those shows, I think I co-hosted one with Scott, and I definitely played on 2 more of them. And they were life-changing, life-affirming. It's amazing. We were coming together to have powerful conversations about death, and they were life-affirming. And my favorite part that I carry with me to this day is when I started to realize every single person from every different walk of life, different ages, backgrounds, who was sharing their experience of their near-death experiences or death experiences, no matter who they were on the other side, they learned and remembered that it's not what we accomplish here or what we do, it's how much we love and how much we learn to love unconditionally and in the most holistic expression of what love is. And that just tuned me back to what's most important. So I just wanted to call that forward again tonight. Love, love, love. Love in the deepest way, which I think includes forgiveness, compassion, just being present for each other. So thank you, DeArah Joy. Could we all mute ourselves? I'm about to share some music. I just want to make sure we're all
That was
muted.
actually me because
that was you?
I was getting something to queue up because there's a memory I want to share with you, Kristin.
Yeah.
And I'm curious, put in the chat box, those of you who remember back when we were doing fundraising for fire victims.
Oh.
And there was a moment where Kristin Hoffmann sang, I'm not going to play the whole video, but where Kristin Hoffmann sang for this family that was, had lost their home in the fire. And, oh, whoops, that's the wrong one. Whoops. It was an amazing moment where we saw, here they are. Pull this
That
up.
was such a profound moment. And
It was amazing, absolutely amazing. I'm going to pull the family up real quickly.
No, thank you so much for having me on. I really appreciate
There we go.
everything.
So let me get it like this. It's a little tricky.
I think that was maybe the second time I was ever on the show, maybe second or third.
Was it? Yeah, it was early on. It was
very, very, very early on. Yeah.
Yeah. And okay, here we go. I'm having all sorts of trouble, but there we go. And there was the mother, and it was so beautiful. As you played, she kind of shared her story, and we saw pictures of, her home before the fire and after the fire.
Yeah.
And it was just so extraordinary. And then your music, your angelic music, as we just witnessed such a hard thing, she was so grateful. We raised a lot of money for her that night. And I remember she brought her daughter on as you were singing. There you are. There's young Kristin Hoffmann early in.
Oh, you know what, Scott? We're not seeing it.
Oh, you're not?
We're seeing the page where you can play the videos, but we're not seeing the video.
Oh,
But
I was scanning.
you were
seeing
doing
it
the
all.
best job of describing it that I think we all felt like we were seeing it.
All right. Well, I'm just going to pop it in the chat box and you all can save
Perfect.
it.
I remember that actually that it's always interesting to see what music wants to come through. And that particular piece, I think because the space was so held by everyone with so much love and care and everything that had unfolded in this family's life, the piece that came through was really one of my most there was something very special about it. And I've always wanted to go back and actually record that in the studio. I will do it. One day I will do it as a gift to this beautiful family. And it was inspired in your arms. So
since I just pulled up the link, I'll put it in a private text to you if you want to go back.
Beautiful.
So you'll know how to do.
Did you mention that Amanda was going to do a quick poem before the solo, Scott?
I think we're doing it after, no? Or
yeah, we're going to do the poem right after the solo.
Thanks, Omashar. So let's consider that this is, I'm going to mute Scott just in case he starts playing more videos. Naughty, naughty. So we are going to enter into a musical space, a solome. This is all holding you and tapping into you. So send your energy into this circle of light. And let's just see what we're feeling. I want to open up our share space through the music. So we're just going to open up together. If you are feeling things and you want to put them in the chat, do that. Just notice. I want to just prompt as you're listening to the music. Notice what is awakening in me. How am I feeling? What's going on in my heart? What's going on in my soul, if assuming that's a term you use in your life? What's going on in my soul's mission? How am I feeling joyful? Am I feeling fear? What am I navigating in the world of feels? So just notice and honor all of it. Just let it all be, witness all of it, and let the music just hold you. My dog is snoring too, so you might hear that too. He's going to join with some snores in the music. Here we go. Let's see what happens.
What's awakening in you? What's awakening in What's awakening in you? What's awakening in you?
Well, Dana and Carol both pointed out that your dog was awakening. Benja was
I
awakening.
felt him over there doing something.
Oh, so beautiful, Kristin.
Oh, love you and love everyone so much. Just feeling the beauty of tonight and all the love. And we want to know what is awakening in you. And I think Amanda is going to start us off with our shares with her poem. And then we're going to hear from a few people out loud, not just in the chat. So,
Exactly. So if you want to speak after her poem, I am going to read a lot of the wonderful comments that have come in the chat box. So I'm going to read some of those. But if you'd like to actually come on camera, what I need you to do is raise your virtual hand. You click where it says raise hand, and that way you go right to the front of the line and I can easily see who wants to share something. So, but we are so delighted coming all the way from Europe, from England, where it's got to be, what, 2 o'clock in the morning there, dear?
Yeah, something like that. It's so worth it to be with you all. And Kristin, thank you. Oh my God. Just love you so much. Everybody here, and Chief Phil and Omashar, and just, yeah, the family, or my poem, We Are Family. I can never say that poem again now. It's going to always be We Are Family. And thank you for understanding about the dying as well, and the understanding of that, and what's awakening in me from that holding space so fulsomely and exquisitely, I think has to lead into my poem, Courage.
beautiful. We're so happy to hear your poem. I'm going to take myself off and we're just going to receive you fully.
Thank you. Courage. Courage is contagious. It's not advantageous to hide in the shadows. Reside in the light, in full flight, full bloom. Not entombed, but voicing freedom, planting seeds of wisdom, not planting weeds of war. Cultivate courage. Do not be discouraged. Become the ripple in the ocean that starts a wave of motion. Courage is contagious. It's not outrageous to think you make a difference. Together, just like birds of a feather, starlings on the wing, we can sing and shapeshift into a larger thing. Into anything, voicing reason and something to believe in. Courage is contagious, and so is love in action. Let's start a chain reaction, not built on distraction, but engagement in rebuilding with hope and community. We will create a path to unity. Courage is contagious. May that spark of courage held within your heart ignite the dark, light up the night, joining other beacons standing up for what is right. Courage is contagious. Courage is contagious. Courage is contagious. Thank you.
Wow. 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 Courage is contagious. And may we all just feel I just felt every word that you shared, amplifying and activating our courage to just be here and live and take every juicy breath.
Yeah.
Thank you, Amanda. And it's been such an honor to also learn from you and your work with those going through the death process as well. And the courage that you have shown there and that you have found in those who are transitioning. Just, so inspired. Thank you.
Thank you all so much.
I brought Omashar up because you two were just together last week.
I know it seems like about a million years ago, but I was down in the Brighton area having a moment to myself because I need to defibrillate from my experience there, and I found out that Amanda was just 3/4 of an hour from where I was, and so we had an afternoon together, had some lunch in an English pub, and we visited the most ancient yew tree forest in England. Some of the trees there are between 1,000 and 2,000 years young, and unbelievable. And it kind of shows the perpetuation of life, because even on these oldest trees there's always new life budding. And what was the forest called, Amanda?
It's Kingly Vale.
Kingly Vale. And so it was lovely to meet this person in beautiful goddess in person, and her home in this little English cutesy village out in the middle of nowhere. It's just a different planet to some of the constructions here in the United States of America. So anyway, thank you for the invitation, Amanda, and thank you for that beautiful poem. Yes.
Thank you for sharing the yew tree forest. And that yew tree, just to say, is all about that. Exactly what we're going through is the birth and rebirth. And I know that Chief Phil has said this before, coming out of the old brings the new. So we don't completely discard the old, but we come out of it with the new as well. So that forest walk was special with that as well. Yeah. Thank you all. Yeah.
Thank you, Amanda. We look forward to.
Can you say the word again? The forest. Is it yew tree?
Yeah, YEW.
Yes, the yew tree.
YEW. Okay.
Yeah, and it's an amazingly dense tree, and it's it's like it shows that potentially if we got all of our patterns and conditioning out of the way, we could live for 1,000 or 2,000 years. Yes. in our embodiments.
With the YOW tree, the yew tree. We can learn from the yew tree how to be the yew tree.
Yes,
exactly.
Yes.
Oh, wow. Well, beautiful. Thank you for your courageously amazing poem, Amanda, and for sharing your courageous journey with us.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Amanda. I look forward to many more poems on many, many, many more Global Peace Tribe shows.
Oh, wonderful. I'd love to be back.
There are a lot of comments to share.
I know. So many good ones, too.
I'm going to go in there. So after you did your musical number, George Noble, I want to go to that one. George brought up how much he loves your music, and the looping reminded him of Cornflower. And a lot of people then commented on how much they love Cornflower. And the question was asked, we hope he's coming back soon. Well, you'll be happy to know that Cornflower is booked to be on both Saturday night, May 9th, and then he's coming on again Saturday, June 27th. So we've got 2 more Cornflower experiences coming up, one in May, one in June. And Davina Joy writes, Kristin and Tatiana Speed have become my all-time favorites because of their incredible talents, amazing voices, awesome gifts, in and out such beautiful souls.
Thank you. And I second that. Tatiana is one of my favorite beings as well, and her beautiful music and her gift to just opening spaces that include all, music can be either performance oriented, which is great. It can also be used as a powerful vehicle. And I love that she's really inviting us into the journey with her, especially her new work, Lullabies for Adults. I'm loving it.
One of the things that's kind of interesting to note, talk about how people grow and evolve, Kristin. We were only her second performance that she had done after 7 years.
Wow.
Primarily bedridden. She had a huge long-term health crisis, and she was just coming out. She'd done one other performance, and then she was on our show, and she was so nervous. And look at how she's just blossomed.
It's amazing. And it's a good lesson for us to tune into right now, learning from her, right? And you might be finding yourself in a time which is very physically challenging right now. And just remember, if you are in a time where your heart is challenged or your body, just note that it's part of the process, and it might be part of your awakening, just like Tatiana. It was part of her musical awakening, coming out of that, and that it will not be forever. It's a stop on your journey, and just sending anyone so much love who is in a challenging situation at this time.
Yeah, absolutely. And her mother is rapidly becoming one of our favorites. Her mother's piano is exquisite. And so we've had Lori Ann, Tatiana's mother, on twice in the last 6 weeks. So it's kind of fun how that's evolving.
I love that. So we're going to hear some more comment. Let's
and
maybe a couple of voices. I think it would be so lovely to hear.
People, raise your hands if you're willing to come on camera. I want to acknowledge Karen S. And this is, I'm reading what Karen S. wrote. And Karen S., if you are willing to come on camera, please click the little link so that I can put you on. There you are. Here she is.
Hey, Karen.
Karen S. has been with us since day one and has only missed 2 Saturday shows in 6 years. She was on the very first one we did. And Karen, rather than speaking for you, I'm going to unmute you and ask you to share whatever you'd like to share tonight.
You hear me? The White House is the best assignment in all of journalism. Can you hear me?
Yes, you can.
Okay. I'm a little hoarse today because I was at a rehearsal for a concert tomorrow, and it was really cold. So, can you hear me?
We can. It sounds like there's a television or a radio in the background.
Hold on a second. Yeah. I got a little hoarse this morning when I was at rehearsal. So I hope to get that fixed by tomorrow. But yes, Kristin, I love your music. Omashar, I just love the musical part. But I learned so much from all of the different guests every week. I learn something new every time.
Karen, it's great to know you have a horse now. That's wonderful.
Yeah, it was freezing in the rehearsal hall.
Yeah, little horse.
Yeah. So, but I appreciate, Scott, you playing my my song a couple of times. I really appreciate that.
Your song is amazing, and it's what introduced me to Suno. I've played your song for other people who didn't know about Suno to realize what an incredible, you talk about AI. She wrote lyrics to a beautiful song dedicated to Martin Luther King and his vision. And then it's like a Judy Holliday singing it. It's just amazing. It's very, very beautiful. We will play it again soon.
Okay, well, I have a new song out now. We just had a CD release party.
Oh, send it to me. Send it to us. Right?
Yes, this is our CD.
Wow.
So,
Scott, I wanted to say something about Karen to everyone, if I could.
Yes.
Karen is so humble and one of our most richly experienced Global Peace Tribe members. I'm almost losing my breath by the enormity of what I'm saying. In following the chat over these years, Karen's experienced almost every profound teacher, speaker, preacher that you've had on the show or has come to us through the chat. Like, it is amazing who you are, Karen, and where you've been and how you bring that into yourself so seamlessly. And I just wanted to let everyone know how remarkable you are through our eyes.
Well, thank you. Yeah, I have run across some very incredible people over the years. Yeah.
Mhm. Karen, is there any particular speaker or moment in the show that stands out for you that was especially powerful?
Oh goodness, there's so many. It's really hard to just pick one. But every time I think we've had the best show ever, then you have another one that's even better. So this is really hard for me to say one particular one. But I just enjoy whoever's on here every week. I have never been disappointed. So Scott, you've done a really good job.
Thank you, Curtis. Well, hopefully we'll have at least another 6 years of shows and memories together. And thank you for being with us from the very, very beginning. It really.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Karen.
I want to acknowledge a few of our other wonderful long-term people. Dr. Laura is in the audience with us tonight. She writes, "Hello from Chicago. Glad to be here with everyone for this anniversary." She's been with us almost 6 years. She found us in the spring of 2020. Again, we started April 4th, 2020. So she found us right away. And I like that she calls it a beautiful celebration of spiritual remembrance. A lot of people appreciating you, Dr. Laura. Joyce Glasgow, hello from Seattle. Happy 6th anniversary. She's been here since day one. She was here for the Benefit for Fantuzzi at the beginning of the pandemic. So she was at the very, very first one.
Wow.
It's really quite amazing. And I want to also acknowledge Susan Bloomquist. Susan has become one of our absolute regulars. She comes from Northern California, and she writes, "My favorite parts are the music and the conversations, and it's been a joy to learn from galactic emissaries. The healings and prayer times are so unifying for us." So thank you for that, Susan. And I also want to acknowledge Lynn and Leaf. I know they're with us. I'm gonna put you on camera. There you go.
I love how every time you ever have a song on, they are dancing, and I just love watching Lynn and Leaf dance. It makes my heart so happy every single time.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, absolutely. Lynn and Leaf, we love you. And of course, our beloved Reverend Jeffrey Holbrook, who now puts together shows for us. He was one of the first people up and moving and dancing. And he puts together amazing shows for us. Thank you so much, Reverend Jeffrey.
Thank you.
A very big part of our.
I was just about to say another person with great moves, right? He's always dancing. You have the best moves, Reverend Jeffrey. Like, sometimes I watch you while I'm playing. Today I was watching you while I was playing because you were fueling the music with your moves.
Yeah, I feel your love.
And since we're on reverence, we got to go to the wild monk of the Mystic Monastery. We'll put our two. They both are movers and groovers, mentors and monks and reverends.
Hey, Jerry.
Wild monk Jerry, how are you, bro?
Wonderful. I don't dance. What I do is I let the music dance me. And it's always kind of fun, even like music I've never heard before, how it fits in like somatic way. Yes, it's a blessing. It's the structure of my weekly life to hit Wednesdays and Saturday nights. I know what day of the week it is.
It helps you stay in the pulse, right? Pulse of life. Yes. We love you. So good to see you, Jerry.
And while we've got the men that we love, where's Scotty Satori? Let's bring up.
Where is that, Scotty?
Where are you, Scotty?
Oh,
he was in the chat box.
I saw his dolphins before. There he
There he is.
Oh, we love you, Scotty. What a big-hearted human this one is.
Aww.
Yeah, truly. Love you, brother.
This has been an incredible ride. And I'm so, you guys have brought me up and been a hand up for me. So, and it's been nice to serve with you all.
And Scotty, you were at the retreat. You were like the man making everything happen. So thank you.
Oh, it's my honor. It is such my honor.
This is kind of, I'm spontaneously just acknowledging the men. So we've got Doug May on camera, George Noble, Reverend Jeffrey, Jerry Anderson, Scotty Satori, just appreciating the men that are regulars and a big part of our Global Peace Tribe. Thank you.
Yes. Divine Masculine in the house. Thank you for your presence and for holding the space with so much care and grace and open-heartedness.
And there's
Tim.
Yep. So thank you, Tim. Thank you, gentlemen, for being such a wonderful part of our show. Yeah. All right. There are more comments, but I think we are about ready for a little musical break. Would you like to introduce Starchild?
Oh, we are about to go on a magical, mystical journey. Starchild and Vegari. I know that they are already in our hearts, and we are about to experience something truly uplifting, beautiful, cosmic. I can feel it. I can hear it. Starchild and Vegari, thank you for taking us on a journey. We love you so much. I don't even think words can do justice. This duo is pure love, pure Starchild, cosmic joy. And here we go, into their loving embrace.
Thank you. Wonderful to be here on this 6th anniversary.
Of the children dancing so free by the sea, as we are truly all one in unity. These beautiful children inspired this song. Beautiful child, be wild. You're so free. Run, 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 beautiful child. Run, 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 be wild and free. Run, 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 as life can be. Run, run, run. Run, 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 wild and free. Run, run, run. Run, run, run. Beautiful child, be wild and free. Oh, my child, you know who you are. You were born to be free, to be wild. And run as life sets you free. If you don't know where you're going, let your heart show the way. Deep inside, you know it, you know it, you know how it feels. Deep inside, you know only love is real. Deep inside, love is real, only love. So be loved, be free, be loved, be free. Just be loved, be free, be loved so you can run, my child, and be free. Run, run, run. Run, run, run. Run, run, run. Be wild and free. Run, run, run. Yeah. Kumbaya, 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 wild and free, show it, yo, yeah. Kumbaya, 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 be wild and free. Do love, do love, do love, do love, do love, don't go you out at all. So beautiful. Run, run, run. Run, run, run. Be wild and free. Run, run, run. Run, run, run. Run, run, all the little hearts.
Let's give lots of love and lots of little hearts for sure.
It's so lovely. You are so lovely. We love you so much. You are such an important part of our lives. This awakening world has been a place for me, for us to grow and for us to become who we are and to shine even brighter our light. So thank you, Global Peace Tribe, and to giving me a sense of life inside of me when it was such a dark time. You kept me alive and you gave me so much inspiration. And my dear Kristin sister, you touch my heart so deeply when you sing. The tears come to me, and it's from this cosmic note that touch and vibrate and makes me such an honor to be in this space and time with you in this journey of life. And to meet you when we went in LA, yes. Remember, we walked in the mountain. I was playing my little white harp up in the mountain with Banto and this new life and this Pato, yeah. It was really sweet to be in LA at the ceremony, and it was really, thank you so much.
We love you so much. And Vegari, what words of love and wisdom do you have to share?
Well, I remember the first time that we actually were on the show, and I had no idea what to expect, but there was such this feeling of anticipation and something wonderful about to happen, and it's really turned out to be that. There's been so much knowledge and so many things that I've learned through all the times that I've been just witnessed Saturday Night Alive and the Awakening World. Just, it's beyond words.
Beyond words, yes.
Definitely beyond words. I remember so many late nights because, you know, the show used to go so late, and then you guys would often play in the after show too. And, yes. And I remember always having leaving my computer on and kind of here, I live on the East Coast, so it would be very late, but I would have my computer on and I would kind of turn the lights down. And I have this very dreamy cosmic feel of the first bunch of times where you would just embrace me in this blanket of dreamy goodness and just falling in love with you in that sacred space at the end of the day, at the end of the night, and just letting myself rest in your beautiful music. And I have to say too, it is such a joy for us all to witness your love together. It is, I just want to say, to have such a love vibration in this room with you two is such a joy. For me, it's brought me so much joy just to watch you and witness you so many times. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Kristin.
And it's your anniversary, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So big anniversaries tonight. 6 years of the Awakening World and 30 years of Starchild.
Let's say 22.
Feels more like 25.
Oh yeah, it's only they just met. They're only 14.
Right.
Just kidding, as Scott was saying before it. Yeah, but we love you. You're eternal years.
Yes.
And they're going to do, just like she described, they're going to do our very, very, very closing song tonight. So there's going to be more Fanny, more Starchild and Vegari. But you mentioned the after show, and so I do want to take just a minute for us to send our love up in the sky to Che Ming, who of course was such a big part of Saturday Night Alive for the Global Peace Tribe, and to some degree the Awakening World, and the after shows that he did, and the Wisdom Jewel videos that he and Chan put together. And so just, and he loved Fanny, Starchild, and Vegari. He always said, we got to have them on my show. If it's my after show, we got to have Fanny and Vegari.
And actually, Vegari wrote the after show song for
That's right. He wrote the after
it
show.
was such a great song. It sounded so much like Kristin, the song of the Global Peace Tribe. We came up with our own version of the after show.
I remember it. It's amazing.
It was a great song. It was how do you call that? A jingle. It was a jingle. It was a hit jingle. My Vegari composes these great songs, and we
might need to have an after show again, like a reunion show for the after show. I think that's due.
Good
right?
idea.
Like
That's
maybe
a good
it's
idea.
maybe we all show up really late. Like we maybe like tonight started early. We start it late. And
Would you like
we get in our pajamas and we can have the after show song and that would be so much fun.
That's a great idea.
And Tatiana can lullaby us.
Yeah, we'll get a lullaby from Tatiana. This is a good idea.
We can get out our light touch, what are they called? The fluffies. We can fluff, and it'll be beautiful. That'll be so much fun.
There's so many comments coming in. Oh my gosh, it's really kind of amazing. A lot of people coming in. I'm not going to be able to read everybody's comments, but I do want to acknowledge Bandcamp. And coming up, Bandcamp has one day a month where all the money goes to the artist, and I believe that's coming up on Friday. Is that correct, DeArah?
May 1st, yes.
Yes. So next Friday, May 1st, please, everybody, go to themystiques1111.bandcamp and buy one of their albums if you haven't gotten one already. Awaken 1111 is the one that I bought and that I play. It's beautiful. So again, you can do it now or put a note in your calendar to go on Friday. But if you're going to wait to go next week, the advantage to that is that Kristin Hoffmann has a brand new album. We don't see it here yet, but it's coming out also on Friday. Is that correct, Kristin?
It's coming out on Friday, May 1st. It's called The Gift of Peace, Instrumentals for Inner Awakening. So it's really a beautiful, supportive journey for your meditations, for your going deep. And then at the end of the month, there's going to be the meditation version of it, which will have guided meditations with Bhavani, who started Uplift. Some of you might know the Uplift Foundation and uplift.love. So this is going to be the instrumental release, and then end of the month, there's going to be the pairing guided meditation release.
Beautiful, beautiful. And anything you want to share about the nature of the album?
Well, I don't know if I've shared much in this space, but for the last 2 years, I have been scoring and working with the meditations that Bhavani has done, and we've actually done 42 meditations over the past 2 years, which are all on the site uplift.love. And around the solstices and the equinoxes, they host peace immersions and wonder immersions and joy immersions, where the meditations really are used as daily portals for your practice, for awakening. And it's been such an amazing journey to score these meditations and think of the perfect music to really take people deep. And we've wanted to release them beyond the website. And so this has been a lovely chance to go back to some of our favorites. There's also videos on their YouTube page, but it's been a great chance to go back and then choose 4 to start with, and then really fine tune the instrumentals. And we're planning to do this about every 6 months. So I'm going to be going back and finding our favorite meditations, our favorite instrumentals, and then it's lit a nice little fire under my butt to just get some more music out too. So
the uplift link into the chat box too, so people can take a
Of
look
course.
at
Yeah, and I think I need the HTTP, right, to make it linkable. Let me see.
I'm going to read a few more comments and acknowledge a few more people while she does that.
Perfect.
I want to acknowledge Ayada. She has been with us for a very long time as well. And where are you? I know that you were here, Ayada. I'm going to bring up some of the, well, there she is. Ayada has been just, and the comments that she provides, and she sometimes sends me lovely ideas and lovely visions. So Ayada, thank you so much. You are one of the great hearts of our show. I want to also acknowledge Kath, who for the first 5 years was watching us because she was in hospital. And so she was watching us on Facebook and finally started coming into the Zoom room this year. But she's still coming to us today from the hospital. So even with her medical challenges, Kath has been with us. And Kath, thank you so much. And we send you absolute maximum grace for healing. Yeah, absolutely. And just before the pandemic, I met this woman, Atira Desert Rose. I was teaching a Tantra workshop in a communication class, or retreat, I should say, with Lori Grace in Maui. I met Atira, got her email address, and said, well, I'm starting this thing and we're going to do something for Fantuzzi. And she came to our very first one.
Oh, yeah.
Fantuzzi, and she's been with us ever since.
Yes, thank you very much. And again, as people have said, the inspiration, the renewing my belief in, as Chief Phil said, that we will succeed, we will survive, and the planet and our animals and all of us, but in love, absolutely in love. So thank you for highlighting me. And I have so enjoyed your work for humanity. It's just you and everybody, Kristin and Omashar and all the wonderful people that comment like Ayada. Wow. And there's Patricia.
Absolutely. There's still more people to acknowledge.
Thank you.
Lorna has been with us from the very beginning. And Lorna lived close by. She came to my 70th birthday party. That was really quite a lot of fun. So I want to acknowledge you, Lorna, for being with us, going all the way back as well. And although we mentioned her before, Bonnie Russell, Bonnie and her beloved Roger came to both of our retreats. And, we mentioned Roger before, but I actually want to bring up a picture of him right now. Yeah. And just appreciating beautiful Roger and his beloved Bonnie. We love you, Roger. We miss you very, very much, but we do know that you are with us here in spirit. So
we love you, Roger. And I want to say as well, it was such a joy to witness the love and respect that you both shared for each other and continue to share, I know, on deep, deep soul levels. I feel him here tonight, and it's been so beautiful to see you tonight, Bonnie, and just love you. We are holding you, and I know that Roger is holding you and holding all of us in a way that he can now with his giant angelic wings. I just feel his beautiful smile, his presence. And I'll never forget that amazing apple pie. The last time I got to give Roger a hug was during Scott's birthday weekend, and we got a message that Bonnie and Roger had some sweet treats homemade for Scott, and we met Roger in a parking lot on a drive journey to receive these amazing gifts. And I'm so grateful that you'd both that you thought to nurture Scott in that way, because he deserves it, and that I got a chance to hug Roger one more time. I treasure that moment in the parking lot, that perfectly human, loving moment. So thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you. So many beautiful people. I'm going to remove myself because there's one other amazing woman that I want to bring up. We brought Patricia. Patricia is always with us. She's with us every single week. And I think you've gotten more psychic readings than anybody else, Patricia. I think you're holding the record for the most readings from our Soul Search people. And Connie Baxter Marlowe, she has both been a presenter on the show along with her beloved husband, Andrew, and of course is almost with us almost every show. So there, Connie, I've got the spotlight on you as well.
Thank you. Thank you. We're here in Sedona, Arizona at a memorial for a good friend. And I'm just catching the show because I don't want to miss it and just want to be with all of you. And Andrew's here. And yes, we love you all so much. And Scott, you are just the most caring, loving host of that anyone can imagine. You exude love and care for us all. And we are just so blessed for you to keep us all in that high vibration of an open heart and as family. So I love you all.
Well, thank you. And it's just beautiful to see all these wonderful women that are regulars. I just took a screenshot. And of course, Eleanor Joy, we mentioned you before for your dancing. So big love to just some of the wonderful, wonderful women that are regulars on the Awakening World. Thank you all, ladies, so much.
Thank you all so much. Such beautiful beings. And I just looked over and I saw Dia. I think I saw that Dia is here tonight. Is she?
I think she was, but
she was. Anyway, Dia, I just wanted to call her forward. I have this next to me. She made me all of these amazing little special things during COVID, and I would open like a wonderland, and I keep this next to me all the time when I play.
And there are so many wonderful women that don't have their cameras on, but that are regulars. Dia Therese, who you just mentioned, Dr. Laura, Carol Craig, Joyce Glasgow, and if I haven't mentioned your name, of course, DeArah Joy, Susan Bloomquist, Sandra Flood. Thank you so much to all of you. And speaking of wonderful women, there is somebody that both Kristin and I love very much, who just came into our Zoom. One of our favorite presenters. It is
the one and only.
Hallelujah, Anasuya.
She's here.
Yes. Divine Grace allowed me to be with you before you all left. I am so pleased to be coming in on this love fest. I mean, I'm just feeling the love pouring out of every one of you. I've been looking at everybody's screen and everybody's faces, and I just feel so much love. So I know Scott didn't want to forget Karen's been here all the time, and so has Jerry the Abbot been here all the time too. And I just love always looking at those two faces saying, hey, more families here each time.
Yes. How are you? We adore you, and you always bring us to the highest frequency, and you call us into the depths of our heart. And there's no one who prays like Anasuya. I mean, I think Anasuya taught me how to pray on a whole other level. I have been witness to some of her taking her deep, deep, deep prayers, and they are now encoded into my being and have changed me. So I just want to thank you for your presence, for your spirit, for your artistry, for your great artistry, your dedication to calling us into conversation with divine, for calling us into important, meaningful conversations and presence with each other, and for that incredible, mystical, heart-opening prayer that you hold with us every single time. So thank you. You're a blessing. And also I just want to, while Anasuya is here, let's just send some extra healing love to her. Because I know in this, we're celebrating 6 years, and I know this has not been an easy time for you to walk in your body. And I just want to, while we are celebrating and really coming deep together in this way, let's just send Anasuya some deep healing. Thank you, sister, for your presence, for your life, for your powerful...
Yes, go ahead, please.
Yeah, for your powerful vessel and vehicle that carries you through this life. And may all be healed and whole so that you can fully embody your mission here, your great mission at this time. Thank you. And just turning over to you. I know you have much to share. So I just wanted to...
Well, I don't have much to share, but I do have a message. Mother gave me a very clear message to share with you all. And I'm just feel so blessed to be her ambassador at this moment, because she comes through all of us, and anybody can be her ambassador. Anybody. But at this moment, she's coming through me. Okay, so she would like to address the grief that even though we are celebrating something so beautiful as the awakening world and this congregation of lovers of God, that at the same time that we're celebrating, we can hold space for our grief, because we're in that world where we have both. We have things to be grateful for, so much to celebrate, so many people in our lives who love us, and we also have grief from all the lives that are being taken from this earth, from all of the warring spirits inside of ourselves and around us that's being outpictured. There's so much grief that we're holding for people we love, people who are going through heavy transitions. And so she would like us to remember that when we experience grief, from either looking at a headline, talking to someone who's going through a really rough time, or even in ourselves, because our life in that moment is really hard. She wants us to remember that the solution and the remedy is within. There is no out there. There's no God out there. There's no medicine out there. We are it. We are the ones we've been waiting for. We are the ones we pray to and ask for wisdom and guidance. We are the ones who have the sacred prayer or the chant or the song or the ritual that would make the difference in our own being and in everyone around us, because we are galactically, interstellarly, cosmically entangled with the all. There is no you that's not me. There is no me that's not you. That's not how our divine parents created us. And I think, how Jesus is that to create us, that we're interdependent, interconnected, entwined. Like, we're not supposed to do things alone. We're not supposed to struggle alone. We're not supposed to be in soul alone. We're not even supposed to celebrate alone. Like, if I heal me, if I take the time to heal what's broken in me, what's damaged in me, what's hurting in me, that I also must have the awareness that as I lift myself out of this state, I lift all those connected to me as well. So when we are in the place where we say, oh my God, there's nothing I can do about this war. There's nothing I can do about Sudan. There's nothing I can do about the Congo. There's nothing I can do about Haiti. There's nothing I can do about the people losing their benefits all over this country. Yes, you can. First, see them not as them, but see them as you cleverly disguised as them. Let me say that again. He's inviting us to see whoever we may call the other as you. They're not the other, they're you. They're just cleverly disguised as them. And when we really get to understanding that anybody I look at on the screen, anybody I talk to, anybody I think of is me, what kind of compassion would we bring to you, for ourselves, if we really talk to the other person like we want to be talked to? What kind of miracles would happen if we are kind to people, even when they're not kind, because they're you? So one of the things that I do when someone is foul with me, or someone is just not in their divine self, I just say, honestly, when are you like that? When have you been that way? And then I pass on grace to them. I offer them grace. And I said, sometimes I even say out loud, I said, may your day be sweeter than this moment right now. May you feel the blessings that are with you and in you right now. And they're always surprised. You're talking to me? Because they can't believe somebody's wishing them well. But that's how I need to be supported. And that's how I'm supporting the other person who is me. They just look like them. So Mother says, let's do a quick visualization. So for every time we see the news or something discouraging or something that takes our hope away or something that causes despair, let's close our eyes and take one completely full breath till our belly goes all the way out as possible, and hold it, and then slowly through a pinhole in your mouth, push it out. Really slowly. And know, she says, in this moment, your mind is filled with fearful things, scary things, despairing things, lonely things. But it is your mind. And it is the job of the mind that tries to process what's going on around it. It wants to figure it out so it can come up with a solution. But she's saying, in this moment, don't. Just acknowledge these thoughts, the emotions that are bringing up, and just say thank you for sharing. And then visualize your mind dropping through your throat chakra down into your heart. And it might bring some of the busyness and the noise, but that's okay. Don't try to stop it. There's nothing wrong. Just notice, how do you feel in your heart with that noise? And in the moment, say to your mind, thank you for sharing. Let us be still now. And the stillness in your heart is enough to quiet the mind. And the mind and your heart is a beautiful, dark cave. You can't see in front of you, beside you, around you. That is the place of peace. In the darkest mystery of life and living, love dwells, peace dwells. Feel it as you may feel your heartbeat. This beautiful stillness. And the darkness allows us not to look outside for some solution, but to keep looking within. Stay in the darkness, in this peaceful, loving blanket of darkness. Whether it's the cosmos, or whether it's the womb, or whether it's the depths of the ocean, peace is here. Love is here. Our Mother Creator, the Divine Mother, who birthed everything that exists through her joy, through her bliss, she is holding us in this safe space of darkness. Feel her reassuring you that no matter what's going on the outside, Take refuge in your heart. Come home to your heart. Be in the stillness of your heart and feel her refilling your well, filling it with peace and love and laughter and lightness. Feel it coming through in a perfect circle, in through the top of your head, out through your sacral, up from the sacral up to the top of your head, down, back down to your sacral. And feel that constant refilling movement of light, but not light that illumines, light that produces lightness. Like all of your worries, your burdens, all that is on your shoulders, offer them to your mother. Let her take them. Hand them to her so that she can give you her peace. Give her your sorrow, your tears, your fears, and let her give you her love that is protective, that is illuminating, that is healing, that is restorative. Feel her love pulsating from a small seed, pulsating larger, to a bigger flame, larger, to a large flame, larger, until it becomes this wildfire of joy. Wow. Wow. And putting your hand on your heart, see yourself caressing, being held by and holding mother's hand. Reach out and touch her hand, knowing that she's reaching out and touching yours. And know that at any moment in time, you can drop back into the cave of your heart. Take refuge in the stillness, in the quietness, in the purest blackness of what could be seen as nothing, that is also everything. Know that you can come back right here, and Mother is always waiting for you to come home to peace, to come home to love, to come home to refilling your well, your whole body with it, so that when you come back to the surface, you're coming back up to a very still mind, and a mind that now can say, what do I have to offer the world in this moment? I offer the world my peace, my joy. That is the mother. It is mother love. It is mother's peace. It is mother's grace that will heal this sin-sick world, that will lift us out of our sorrow and out of our self-hatred and our hatred of one another. She will lift us out of this if we offer it to her. She will end the war, starting with the wars that are in our mind. And as she heals one heart at a time, one mind at a time, we will create a tipping point. Hearts freed, souls freed, minds freed from colonization and warring spirits. And that ripple effect keep rippling out to all who are interconnected with this. Till we create a tipping point that ends war, that ends abuse, that ends violence. As long as we bring her with us, every step we take, we have a protector. We have a lover. We have hope. We have light. Every step we take, bring Mother with you. Keep holding her hand. Never let her hand go. And you will see her presence in everything. And you will be calm. Because you know, if Mother's with us, everything is all right. No harm can come to us. So remember this as you walk out into the world, whether the world be your bedroom, your living room, to your car, to the next place. Take mother with you and know she will never leave that, even if you don't remember she's there. She is there in the cave of your heart. Come and take refuge there as much as you need to, as many times a day as you need to, and then give that love to someone else who may not remember their divine mother is with them. Share that love with them so they too can be set free from fear. And in this holy instant, we just say, thank you, Mother God. Thank you, Mother God. Thank you, Mother God, of a million names, a million faces, and a million expressions. Thank you. Thank you for loving us so much that you never give up on us. Remind us not to give up on humanity. Remind us to be you on the earth, your ambassador of peace and love. May this or something better now manifest in glorious, splendiferous, and dharmic ways for the highest good of all concerned. Now, now, now. Ashe. Amen. Amen. Soha. Swaha. Hallelujah.
Shane, let's all send our appreciation to beloved Anasuya for that exquisite prayer. And I just want to stay in this beautiful vibration and turn it over to Kristin, who's got a special musical offering. That's the perfect thing to transition into.
Temple, mother, womb space that Anasuya called in. Feeling that love that lives and breathes within your sacred temple. Let's see here. Okay. Oh, no, I was right the first time. Here we go.
With your wild night dream, when you called my name. Color me sweet, sweet as mother's roses falling down, falling around our feet. Emotion and devotion, we step into our temple to be seen. This kind of worship will set us free. Cycles mistrust, cycle of envy. Oh, when they call to take you back. Open your eyes to these nighttime hunters till they fall along your path. Emotion and devotion, we step into our temple seen. This kind of worship will set us free. Sky all around us, the world was dancing, and we were singing as one global peace tribe, awakening world family. With your wild night dream, oh, when you called my name. Color me sweet as mother's night roses falling down, falling around. It's our devotion. We step into this temple to be seen. This kind of worship will set us again and again. Every week that we hold this space together, and we believe in our hearts, and we know that it's us, the divine, the mother, the family, the sisters, the brothers, the fathers, the oneness, Scott's beautiful heart, the wisdom, the guidance, the love as we hold out our hands together and we dance, the sacred dance, the song, it'll all set us free. What a blessing to duet with my beloved sister Anasuya and you all in this temple of our beauty that we have held for 6 years. What is it called when we duet with all of us? I don't know. It's not a duo. It's a... We're going to have to think of a good word for that. An all wet. A oneness wet.
A framelet. Family, right?
We do a framelet.
A framelet.
A framelet. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
I see DeArah is crying. And so much love. You know, Chris kept saying, I don't need to do a second song. I don't need to, Scott, really, don't need to.
I just want there to be time for everyone. Yeah.
But how could we not have a second song from you, Kristin? It's so beautiful. So beautiful. And the perfect tag team with Anasuya. Her prayer leading into your music is just so powerful.
I hope we do a lot more tag teams together, beloved sister. I know we will.
I do want to remind everybody, if you haven't already, and I know some of you have, but some of you haven't, please join Kristin's Sonic Soul family. Now, here's how you do it. It's very easy. You go to Kristin KristinHoffmann.com. Note there are 2 N's. It took me a little while to learn that. I think year 2, I finally learned that of our 6-year journey. KristinHoffmann.com, and then go to payment and membership and become a member of her Sonic Soul family. Once a month on a Sunday afternoon at 3 o'clock Pacific time, 6 o'clock Eastern, we get to gather together for a beautiful 75 to 90 minutes with our beloved Kristin. She always does a couple of songs. There's a theme. The theme might be water. The theme might be memories. The theme might be forgiveness. And she'll do a couple of songs. We'll have a chat about it. It is a lovely, beautiful group of people. And you can join for as little as $11 a month. And a lot of your favorite Global Peace Tribers are there with you. Wow, Charlotte, how did you get in there like that? I'm going to bring Kristin back up.
Thank you.
So please do join Kristin's. It's a gift for yourself to join her Sonic Soul family. And it's something to look forward to. Every Sunday that it happens, the once a month, it's like, honey, it's a Kristin Sunday. So.
Thank you. I love, and Scott's there. And it's always such a joy to be with Scott in the Sonic Soul family world too. And just thank you. Thank you all so much. Please, if you feel called, yes, we would absolutely love you to join and be a part of the Sonic Soul family. And everything is recorded, and I keep an archive. So if you can't be there in person, you can go back through the archive. I think there's something like 60. There's about 62 different themes now and episodes. So,
Kristin, thank you so much for co-hosting. I know you've got something to go on to. Give Troy our love. Thank Troy for letting us have 3 hours of your precious time tonight. And it's been a Kristin week. We were on some Evolutionary Leaders Circle stuff together, and she did that beautiful Earth Day event that I think most of us were there for the Earth Day event.
That was special.
Yeah, so it's been a Kristin Hoffmann week.
Oh, well, thank you. And it's been a Scott week because I've gotten to see you so many times. And just before, I'm going to stick around for a little bit longer and go into the next thing that I need to do. But I just wanted to, while you're up here, Scott, thank you. You are a beacon of light and love for us all. Your dedication, your showing up, your presence, your authenticity, your willingness to dive into challenging spaces and also celebrate with so much joy and love. You are such a beautiful human being and friend, guide, mentor for us. And we so appreciate you. I know I say that on behalf of all of us. We so appreciate you. Thank you. Celebrating you and the space you've held with so much care for 6 years.
Thank you. Yeah. That's a lot. And yeah, I need to move.
I know you have trouble receiving, but just let it in and then we'll move on.
Breathing it in. Thank you, Kristin. It does mean a lot.
Love you.
You know I adore you.
So mutual.
I want to appreciate our beloved DeArah because she is behind the scenes such a big help making things happen, reminding me of things that I might forget, and reminding me of things I haven't forgotten, but she still reminds me anyway. And of course, she always is here, or almost always here, to lead our sacred prayer time. So thank you, DeArah. You've also been just such a big part of our beautiful Global Peace Tribe. And it's my pleasure to turn prayer time over to you, and then we're going to have an Omashar song.
Thank you. Wow. I'm honored and humbled and blushing, which is a good thing. So, honoring the innocence in each and every one of us, the innocence that Anasuya called in through the Great Mother, the innocence that Kristin drops us into, that sweet spot inside of each and every one of us that is the divine child, the one that takes the light that Scott so graciously offers, and we get to drink that in and shine it out through every part of our being. So honoring that sweet spot within ourselves that receives this love and this light, filling our cups here tonight. And just breathing that in and sending that back out. It's that breath of life in and out, which is love. And as we do that, we're sending this beautiful healing joy into the physical bodies, our own and each other's, and those that we know and love that require this extra sustenance. Using all the power that we have in the world of the unseen to spread this out and beyond, permeating every culture, every aspect of life, sentient and non. And it's amazing how we can do this, stay so connected to the divine while our feet are on the earth. And as we get ready now to use our feet and our arms to celebrate Omashar, in beloved dance we say, and so it is.
And so it is. Yeah, and remembering DeArah, I feel her presence here as well. I celebrate her being a part of the awakening world, and I know that she's got some amazing things that she's doing in her life, and her life is taking off in directing people into the heart, and so now for something completely different. All right, 1, 2, 3. You got to stand up for this one, everybody. You got to stand up, and if you have headphones or big fat sound systems, turn them on, because hopefully this will turn you on. Love the life you live.
Creation, life is what you make it. Sometimes you have to fake it to walk upon a new path, to set yourself free. Freedom is our birthright. Together we will take flight and open the horizons of this new reality. Love the life you live the life you love. Wake up, it's time for us to make up and walk the same direction, the one in which we're rising as one world family. The earth itself is changing, our lives are rearranging to ones of joy and laughter, peace and harmony. Love the life you live the life you love. Bring yourself to life, bring yourself to love. Love the life you live the life you love. Love yourself to life, give yourself to love. And now the choice is made, we hear the call to freedom. Our lights will reveal there are no shadows. nation, the one in which we're living, the one in which we're loving, the one in which we're giving our life force to all. Our sisters and our brothers are lifting one another, respecting all of nature and seeing the you in me, seeing the you in me, seeing the you in me, seeing the you in me. Love the life you live the life you love, bring yourself to life, bring yourself to love. Love the life you live the life you love. Love yourself to life, give yourself to love. Creation, freedom, wake up. This nation. Here we go. Woo!
Let's all give big twinkles to Omashar. That got the energy running. Wow.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Omashar. Thank you.
Yeah, it's a pleasure tonight with the stars and the everything in between. Holy smoke. It's just an absolute pleasure.
Well, thank you. Well, I've said it many times, but we would not still be doing the show if you hadn't come on board as our co-pilot. Thank you so much.
You know, we're all walking each other home, and as I've mentioned before, you, Scott, came into my life when I was crushed, dude, and you know, we were all here at the beginning of time. We'll all be here at the end of time. Time doesn't exist, and so we are walking through, and we just seem to appear at each other's moments in our lives when we're needed. And you appeared in my life when I was needed, and I thank you eternally for that. Really, 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 really. And there we are.
Well, thank you. Don't go away. We've still got some more things happening tonight, everybody.
We do.
So I'm sure many of you are aware that we had a colleague pass away this week. David Wilcock passed away. And David had been on the show back in the Saturday Night Alive for the Global Peace Tribe days. And I want to acknowledge Deborah Giusti, our co-founder, who helped start everything. And for the first 90 Saturday nights, she was my co-host and co-producer. And I remembered that on the same night that David was on the show, David, who passed away, Terry Fader, the ventriloquist, was on the show. And I remember that there were some really beautiful images of David listening with Dannion Brinkley and David's then wife, Elizabeth, to Terry play. And so as a way of honoring Saturday Night Alive for the Global Peace Tribe, and seeing a beautiful image of David Wilcock, a much happier moment, I'm going to play a little video. It's I think 3 minutes. It's Terry Fader singing one of the great songs of all time, singing "It's a Wonderful World," and you'll see Dannion Brinkley and David Wilcock and Elizabeth just beaming away, listening to this beautiful song. So it's kind of a little tribute to David, a tribute to Saturday Night Alive for the Global Peace Tribe, and if those of you who remember this moment, pop it in the chat box if you were back with us live on this show, which would have been about 5.5 years ago.
impersonated Turtle. If you saw me on America's Got Talent, can I tell him? Yeah.
I won America's Got Talent. You did, wow. Yeah. And by the way, he won America's Got Talent. I couldn't do it on it. He did his impression of Roy Orbison. So that's his, but that's what we did to win it. But the very first song we ever sang together, I think
it's Frozen, Scott.
It's Frozen? Uh-oh. Can I tell him what?
Frozen.
That's funny because it was playing for me. Gosh darn it. It was playing okay for me. Well,
just refresh it.
Yeah, let me try refreshing it. Let's see if that works.
Myself here.
Let's see. Let me know if this plays better.
I hope Kermit the Frog here.
Good.
I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Okay, Terry, you sing like Louis Armstrong. Louis Armstrong? Yeah, okay. I see skies of blue and clouds of white, bright blessed days, dark sacred nights, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people going by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies cry, I watch them grow. There ain't much more than I'll never know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I think to myself, you finish. What a wonderful world.
Thank you, Scott. That was absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Terry. It's just, what a wonderful world you've reminded us of.
Very sweet moment, isn't it? Pretty sweet moment. And we do send maximum grace to all of our beloveds that have passed. David, Roger, my good buddy Lucky, who passed away in October, and many, many others. And how blessed we are to still, those of us that are still in our bodies and still living and breathing and enjoying life to the fullest. I wanted to also let you know that our beloved Eden Amadora has a new video out. You know, she's putting together this album, which is going to be coming out soon, and she's kind of releasing it one track at a time. And so she wanted to say it. I spent Thursday with her. She took me to the baseball game as my birthday present. She knew that I was a baseball fan, so she said, I'll take you to any game you want to go to. Well, I wanted to go to a day game, Dodgers and Giants. We took the ferry. It was a perfect weather. Dodgers won. And anyway, she wanted me to let everybody know that she really appreciated all of you for helping to get her last single seen by Spotify. You know, if you do over 1,000 plays, then it kind of goes up the ranks and then it becomes part of the library that they play. So she has a new song called Lead with Love. I will put into the chat box the Spotify link where you can play it over and over and over. You can even put it on replay over and over, and it helps. But here is the song. And since Eda's not here to sing it, she actually had her editor put together a beautiful video for us just for tonight. That's why she did this. So anyway, here is Lead with Love by Eden Amadora with some beautiful subtitles if you want to sing along.
Praying for the heart of humanity, praying for all beings to be free. What will it take for us to all come together? What will it take to find peace? Will you lead with love? Will you let love lead? There is no separation. Lift the veil and you will see. We are all just like drops in the ocean, awakening to unity. Will you lead with love? Will you let love lead? Take my hand, come walk together. Only love will bring us peace. Only love. Only love will bring us peace. Will you lead with love? Will you let love lead? Take my hand, come walk together. Only love will bring us peace. Take my hand, we'll walk together. Only love will bring us peace. Only love will bring us peace.
That's another good one, isn't it? Oh, I've got to read what Ayada just wrote. There is so much love here tonight. Can you feel it? Actually, I feel it every single time, and I know how blessed I am, we are, to be part of this extraordinary community. Thank you, everybody, for every moment of kindness, caring, joy, beauty, compassion. Countless moments over the last 6 years. Thank you so much. And a big thanks. And I know that I did not mention everybody. So if I didn't mention your name tonight, please, please, please don't take that personally. Because each and every one of you are very, very precious and very important to us. I'm going to actually turn it over to Fanny and Starchild and Vegari. They're going to do a song, and then I'll come back at the very end because I do want to invite everybody to at 7 o'clock, which will be just over 2 minutes. There is going to be this beautiful tribute to Michael Stillwater, which originally I thought I was going to go to in person. I don't know if I'm going to make it now. I think I'm going to stay home. But we can all watch it on Zoom, and I'm going to put the information about the Zoom channel into the chat box. I'm also going to put the information about where you can play Eden's song on Spotify. So with that, I'm going to turn it over to Starchild, previously known as Fanny, and her beloved Vegari.
Mama Gaia, thank you, Mama Gaia.
A tribute to our beloved Mother Earth.
Heaven is here. Heaven is you. Heaven on earth is here with you. That is the miracle. une chanson, chante une chanson de lumière. Chante une chanson, chante une chanson, chante une chanson d'amour. Sing a song of love. Chante une chanson, chante une chanson, chante une chanson pour la terre.
Oh, gorgeous. So beautiful. That send twinkles and hearts and love to such a just delicious, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful offering. Thank you so much, both of you. You are such a precious part of our awakening world. I'm so grateful that you were able to be with us tonight. I'm going to bring Omashar up too. Thank you.
Wow. That was amazing.
I'm not sure who's saying that, but somebody is speaking for all of us. And one more time, you can get all of their wonderful albums on Bandcamp. They are the Mystiques 1111, or it's Awaken 1111, the Mystiques. And also, if you want to contact them, their website is starchild.ca, as in Canada, starchild.ca. Phone number's right there if you want to call them, reach out to them. There's the album that I strongly recommend. And there's also some wonderful things on their website where you can play some of their videos and see some wonderful photographs of our beloveds. So thank you so much, Starchild Vegari. Thank you, Omashar. I do want to let everybody know I've put the link into the chat box, but you all are invited, starting like right now, is this special tribute to Michael Stillwater, who was a wonderful musical artist. It's a chant wave concert, and Jayoti Ma, Gary Malkin, Christine Toulis are all going to be part of it. It's best to register, and it's a free ticket. Or you can go straight to the Zoom room.
You can go straight to the Zoom room. I just clicked that link, and it's already happening on my phone Zoom thingamajig. So, yeah, it's happening. Just you can just cut and paste the Zoom link off the chat, and then pop it into when we close this up.
Okay, there we go. This Wednesday night, it's going to be really fun. Tatiana and Khadijah have put together a special something. So it's going to be a combination of music and meditation. And so that's going to be this Wednesday night. I haven't made the poster yet. So definitely join us. All right, I'm going to wrap this up so you guys can all go to Gary Malkin's amazing event. Omashar, Vegari, Starchild, Kristin in the Ether, DeArah, and most of all of our beloveds. Thank you for another beautiful Saturday night. Hopefully there'll be another 6 years worth of these. Love you all so much.
Thank you. And thank you, Anasuya.
Oh, and Anasuya, right? Of course. Hallelujah. I hadn't.
Baby.
Thank you. And thank you. I'm going to go to gallery view, our beloveds with cameras on. Adora, I do think I mentioned Adora, always dancing. So thank you, Adora. You and Eleanor Joy and our dance team. I don't think I'd acknowledged you yet, so thank you very much. You are precious. It was good to see you in person. And Charlotte and her beloved sister, who is always in spirit with us, at least. We love you, Charlotte. Love everybody who's here. Shoshana, if I hadn't acknowledged you, thank you, Shoshana, with the most. You've got the best backdrop. Omashar usually has great ones, but I got to say, your backdrop's pretty rocking. All right, take care, everybody. Have a wonderful Sunday. Enjoy the Gary Malkin event, and I will see you all hopefully on Wednesday night. Take care.